What's up, guys? I figured it's time to do the room tour, right? I got some free time and I just cleaned my room, kind of, so it's all in order and easy to talk about. So I figured now is a good time to do the room tour video. I'm going to try to do this pretty in-depth, so if you guys don't really care about the whole thing in general and you just want to see the specific collections and stuff like that, I think I'm going to do little annotations either in the side or in the description or whatever to just jump to those sections in the video. Just so you guys, if you guys only care about the art book collection, only care about the anime collection, you can just jump right to it. But I'll try to go like pretty quick, but I do want to be in-depth, as in-depth as possible. So just so you know, because why not? So it's been a while since I done one of these. So anyway, this is the room. It's pretty open now, finally. I rearrange my room pretty frequently. I am the type of person that likes things to change a lot, I guess. I don't know, but so this is the current setup. I just did it like this maybe a week ago, and I'm really happy with how it works right now. It functions really well for what I'm trying to do. So a lot of you guys know, some of you guys might not know, I'm an illustrator. I go to school for it, which is where most of my illustration time is going to, but I also do freelance work. And I'm working on a comic right now, probably gonna be a webcomic. So this is my workstation for that. So I'll go through this. This is also where I do my anime reviews and things like that. So I'll go through this stuff, then I'll go through the collections after that. So this is the two desks, I guess. It's really a desk, drafting table, and just a little corner table, but we'll go through it one by one. So this is the regular desk. I've had this desk for a while. Just go through everything over here. Here's just some magic cards. This is just my rares binder. Some pencils, sketchbooks, stuff like that. Pencils. I got this cool Usopp figure. This is new. I don't think you guys have seen this yet. I got this at ASEN. This is the Film Z Usopp. I'm gonna sit down at the chair actually. Over here, this is my MacBook Pro, the 15-inch. I think it's dead, so I'm just gonna let it charge. But yeah, that's that right there. This is what my anime reviews are done on for the most part. Sometimes I work on the iMac, but the disk drive on my iMac doesn't work, so I can't rip video. I have to rip it on the MacBook, and I figured if I'm ripping on the MacBook, I may as well work on the MacBook. So this is what all my anime reviews are done on. And then general update videos, like with me talking and stuff, are usually on this. Like this video will be edited on this thing just because it's a bigger screen, it's easier to work on. But yeah, that's the MacBook. Here's the iMac, 27 inches. This is the older model, the 2009 model, I think. It's not the super thin one, it's the one before it. So there's that. Up here I've got some posters. I got a Dragon Quest V. This is a Mother 3 poster that I made. This is a One Piece thing from ASEN, and then over here some of my Miyazaki posters. So House Moving Castle, Kiki's Delivery Service, and Castle of Cagliostro, and there's a really bad glare on there. But there's that. I have this Johnny little POP figure, pop figure, whatever they're called. My friend James got me. Johnny is a character in Magic, and he's my favorite planeswalker, if you guys know what that means. 3DS, I've had this for a little while. The only game I have on it is Pokemon, but I'm looking to get some more stuff soon, so there's that. Over here I have this Law figure. This is also new. I just got this last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. This is the battle mode figure art Zero Law thing. He's super awesome, so there's that. Got a big jar of money, just like spare change and stuff. This is the microphone I use for my reviews. It is a Blue Yeti, Yeti Blue, something like that. It's like $100. It's just a regular USB condenser mic. It's super awesome. I love it. They have a cheaper version called the Snowball that is almost as good, and it's definitely fine for if you guys want to do things like what I'm doing. I just wanted to go all out and get this one. So there's that, and these are the headphones I use. These are Audio Technica something something something. I'm not sure the model number. I got these at my job. I work at the supply store at my school, and I go to a media arts school, so those are really good headphones, I guess. I don't know. Got a little lamp, some candles over here, and then over here is my Cintiq. This is, if you guys are unfamiliar with it, it is a drawing tablet. Let me put this down for just a second here. You guys can see. So basically, it flips out and comes down like that. And there's a stylus pen over here. And if I open up my covering the microphone, probably. I suck. If I pull up a Photoshop, come on. And I'm dual screening this off the iMac, so I need to, there we go. If I pull up Photoshop here, let's open a new document real quick, whatever. So basically, the whole point of this is you draw directly on the screen, and it's awesome. So this is what I do all my work on, illustration wise. I basically arrange the room like this so I can have this thing have its own desk, just because see how fucking massive it is. It's crazy. So there's that. This fan over here is one, because it's hot in here because I have so many electronics, and then two, because this thing gets really hot when you use it for hours and hours and hours like I do. So I just cut the fan on and it blows directly on it and cools it off. So but yeah, that's the desk. Aside from that, I've got like my portfolio bag down there with just like all my projects from high school and college, some drawers and shit. Over here is my closet, nothing too exciting, just clothes. Here's all the boxes for all my figures. I'm selling this Gohan figure, by the way, if anyone's interested. I'm going to probably put it up on eBay, but I'll give you guys first dibs on it. It's worth like $150 to $200, so this is the Comic-Con exclusive one, I guess. And I would rather have the money than have this. So I'm not really super fond of the Gohan figure. I like it a lot, but I would rather have 200 bucks. So I'm not asking 200, I'm asking probably like 125 for it. So if any of you guys want it, you guys got first dibs. I'll put it up on eBay in probably like a week or two, if not. So there's that. I have a fridge. There's that 8-bit Rush is back here. He was too big to put anywhere, so I took him down. But here's my fridge. There's a lot of booze. I don't drink that often, but when I do, I drink at my house, and my friends like bring stuff over. So it just kind of gets left here, which is why I have so much. But I've had this for forever. Some chips. Down here it's just like all water, and then some emergency Red Bulls for all-nighters, and more whiskey and shit. Yeah, I don't really drink that often, but I have a ton of booze, which is funny. Some cool magnets and stuff, and then some little magic posters in there, and that is pretty much it for the closet. Rest of the room, bed, it's always this messy. I like to like curl into a pile of comfy stuff, so that's that. Little drawer, art book shelf, which we'll go through more in depth in a second. Over here is my like TV area. So I've got the I think it's a Samsung 42-inch. I don't know the model number or anything. With the PS3 and the Wii U right there. I lost the legs for this thing. I had this in my closet for a while, and I took the legs off of it because I wasn't using it. And I have no idea where they are, so it's sitting on these wicker baskets right now, which actually works pretty well, I think, honestly. So it makes it look kind of different and cool, so I don't mind it. These white boxes down here are just full of Magic cards. So, yeah, there's the Wii U gamepad. Got the PS3 controllers over here. And, yeah, that's, oh, I guess up here, some posters. Got a Dragon Quest 8 poster. This is a print of the newer Johnny card from Magic. Like I said, he's my favorite Planeswalker in Magic. My friend Sierra got me that as a super late birthday present from Mason, and she's awesome for getting me that. Got this EPO print thing that came with one of the DVDs. Got some Earthbound poster thingies from Zach Gorman, and what else? I got this really cool painting from my girlfriend over here. Got some photos. Here's the figure collection, the comic collection, and yeah, so that's the general overview of the room. Now let's get into the actual full collection. So I'm going to do the art books and comics first, and then I'll do anime second. So hope this isn't mega boring. Let's go. Okay, so starting with figures, we have in the back there, I'm not going to go through every single one of them, but I'll just give you guys like a general view. So I have all the New World Figuart Zeros for One Piece. So got Zoro back there, Luffy, Sanji's somewhere, Usopp's back there, Frankie, the whole crew. Then I got some random stuff. There's like a bootleg right here. This is like a bootleg New World, not New World, Strong World Luffy. It was literally like 90 cents, so I couldn't pass it up. Got some Wind Waker stuff. Not Wind Waker stuff, Spirit Tracks, Zelda stuff over there. Got this cool Buggy figure. Got the super awesome battle versions of Zoro, Luffy, and Sanji. Good old Chopper. Got this cool Lupin figure. Another Sanji figure. I have a lot of Sanji figures. There's a link back there. There's my bootleg Brook that I didn't know was bootleg until someone pointed it out in my comments section a while ago. So I have to replace him. Luckily, he's only like 25 bucks now. So I paid $80 for that thing. I had no idea it was a bootleg. So yay, eBay. So there's that. Comic books. So I used to have a big giant collection of like single issue stuff like this, but I sold all of it except for these 4 you see right here in favor of just keeping collections of trades. So like these more graphic novel sized versions of the comics. So it just saves space, and it honestly looks better on the shelf anyway. So, and this is how I prefer to read the stuff anyway. So yeah, so what I have is the Marvel Oz series. I have 4 of I think there's 7 of them now, maybe 6. So I have 4 of them. Walking Dead 1 through 4, I never really got super into it. I'm not sure if I'll keep going with it or not, but it's pretty cool so far, I guess. Why the Last Man, the whole series. Chew, which is one of my favorites. This is 1 through 6. Saga 1 and 2, I think 3 is out. And I think they're on like volume 20 in the actual volumes, so, or actual issues, I guess, so 4 should be coming out eventually. Peter Panzerfest, I haven't read this yet, but it's, from what I understand, it's Peter Pan set in World War II without magic, so sounds interesting, I guess. Deadpool, random Deadpool comic, some Umbrella Academy, super, super, super good. Like X-Men, but like indie, it's awesome. Invincible is okay. Fables, Great Pacific is pretty awesome. Watchmen, everything's falling. Watchmen, of course. Remind, Jason Brubaker, this is like a Kickstarter series that he did. All self-published, super awesome story. Very, very, really awesome art. The dude is so good at art. His colors, I'll just show you guys really quick. His colors are crazy. This is gonna be a good example. That's a bad example. I guess everything is just like, it looks like watercolor almost. It's awesome. I love his artwork so much. So really interesting story about like a lizard man that is a cat, and he has to go save his lizard people. It's cool. Flight, a couple random volumes of that. Blankets, Scott Pilgrim hardcover color editions, little Dragonite thing. All my Kazuo Kibayashi stuff. He's one of my favorite artists. I have a signed copy of Daisy Cutter, except every copy is signed because you just get it if you back the Kickstarter. So, but I have that. I have Explorer, all of Amulet that's out so far, a random volume of Bone. I want to get the rest of this because Jeff Smith is the bomb. Again, I'm an illustrator, guys. I'm an illustration nerd. I'm sorry. 3-story, which is okay. A random volume of Japanese One Piece. These are like little, like, magic card catalog things. Like a bunch of those. Damn it. More Kazoo stuff. This is Galacticat. This is a friend of mine's comic. This one's signed by them as well, so that's pretty cool, but I mean, I know them, so it's not that exciting. And then just my random individuals that I still have. So I kept Chew Volume 1. This is the second printing of Chew, and this is worth like 20 bucks, so I didn't really want to sell it. This is my signed issue of Chew 19. Nothing special about issue 19, it's just I happen to have this one signed, so I have that. This is a signed copy of Sonny Straight's comic. Usopp, you know, Krillin Usopp, voice actor dude, he has a comic book, and this is a signed copy of that. And then this is a thing that's not mine, it's my friend Darius's, so I couldn't sell it. So there's that. That's it for comics. Art books, I'm going to go through a little bit faster just because, like, I don't want to read off every single individual art book I have, so I'll kind of go in chunks. So down here is Café Salé, which is, this is French, like, collaboration series, I guess. It's basically a website in France. It's like a forum, I guess, where people submit their artwork, and every year they do like a collection book. So this is my favorite series of the art books that I own. So Cafe Soleil is the shit. They're so good. They're stopping though. I think Volume 8 is going to be their last one because their publisher went out of business or something, which sucks. But yeah, these are all imported from France. Shipping on them is a bitch, but it's worth it. So I'm really behind now. I only have up to 5, and I think they have 7 out so far. So that's that. These are Kusanagi. I'll just show you guys like inside each of them, I guess. Kusanagi is like a studio in Japan, from what I understand, that does background illustrations for animes and anime-related video games like JRPGs and stuff. And their background art is gorgeous. So I have like 7 of them, I think. Yeah, 7 of them. I'm not sure how many more are out. It's been a while since I bought any. These are the Groundworks for Gurren Lagann. Groundworks books are all the keyframe animations. So if you guys look through here, like it's the penciled keyframe animations for the series. So these are like the important poses in an animation, in like a string of animations. So someone will go through and draw these, and then like the interns and stuff will draw the in-betweens, so stuff that happens in between this frame and this frame, and that's how animation happens. And this is just a big huge catalog of the entire series, broken up into 3 books. So there's those 3. Here are 2 of the same style thing for the 2 movies. The same thing for Fooly Cooly. This book is awesome. Oh my god, Fooly Cooly's animation's insane. The same thing again for the End of Evangelion movie. They have them for the whole Evangelion series. This is basically all Gainax stuff. And then, yeah, that's all I have for those. So, they're really expensive, so kind of hard to get. It is hard to hold all this stuff up. Over here, these are the color walks for One Piece. If you guys aren't unfamiliar with these have been... these are pretty easy to get a hold of, actually. Only about $20, and it's just all of Oda's the color illustrations he does for One Piece, obviously. So those are awesome. I love them. There's 6 out so far, and he took a really huge break between 5 and 6, so I don't know when we're getting 7. Okay, then we have Oben Star Racer. This is kind of a weird one. It's basically, I'm not actually really sure what this is. I think it's like an indie, like independently animated short series or a film or something, but the character designs are really interesting, and this book was literally $5, so at least from what I remember it being, it was insanely cheap on Amazon, so I just grabbed it because my art books are art books, right? So there's that. Art of Avatar: The Last Airbender. I can't recommend this book enough. Oh my god, I have to show you guys really quick. Sorry, I'm nerding out over art books here. Just like all the art for Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, it's so good. They like, this is such a beautiful show. I really need to like actually sit down and watch the entire thing. I've only seen little bits and pieces of it, but just the artwork is so incredible. I couldn't pass this up. They have one for Legend of Korra as well. It's the exact same like size and style as this. I need to get it, but there's that. Alright, now we're into like individual books. I'm not going to go through all of these, but this is a Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney like crossover art book thing for one of the games. Everything's falling. This is a Dragon Ball Z art book. Here's 2 Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood art books. This is for the series, and then this one is for the movie. And this is the same idea as the Groundworks books, where it's just the keyframe animations. And these are really, really cool to look through, just to get, you know, inspiration for, I mean, the art, obviously, but also it really gives you a good sense of, like, motion and stuff like that, especially doing comics. It's really helpful. So, there's those. This is the Groundworks. These are all backwards because they're Japanese, so you're only seeing the backs of them. I'm sorry. This is the, I don't really know what you would call this. It's like a collection book of Summer Wars. It's like it's like a bunch of like character illustrations and stuff. And then this is all the concept art for Summer Wars. This book is really cool. This actually got republished in English through Udon, I believe. But yeah, this is like all of the concept art for Summer Wars, which is super awesome. Summer Wars is beautiful. So there's that. This is like a little Lupin the Third book right there. Well, it's a little like anniversary book. It was like $10. Gurren Lagann image boards. Beautiful book. Dragon Ball Z, like Toriyama illustrations, because of course, right? Everything's falling. Tekkan Concrete background art books. These books are bananas. I have to show you guys these two. This is all of the unbelievable background paintings for Tekkan Concrete. This movie is just gorgeous. So there's two books. This one is all the colored versions, and this is all the pencils for the exact same images. So that's it for that. Here's the art for Wakfu, which is a French animated series. Really awesome art in those as well. Here's the One Piece Everything's Gonna Fall, One Piece Film Z art book, the Monster Hunter art book, and that's pretty much all I'm really gonna be showing you guys in depth for. I think the rest I can kind of fly through. So down here is a bunch of American stuff, or at least American published stuff. So I have the Art of Mass Effect, a whole bunch of Mega Man books, pretty much all of them I think, from Udon. Street Fighter, 4 art book, Marvel vs. Capcom, all the Persona stuff, Okami's art book. This book is gorgeous. I love this book. Art of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Read or Die art book. This is like a weird Batman book. Here's some stuff for Tales of Vesperia. This is one of my favorite books I have. Art of Final Fantasy IX. This is a really old book, and some say it's rare, some say it's not. I got this for 12 bucks on Amazon through a used seller, and I've seen it on eBay for a ton of money. I've seen it on eBay for like, pennies. So if you could find it, I'd scoop it up. It's totally worth it. The art's amazing in that. What's this? This is the limited edition art book for Skyrim. Here is the English Hyrule Historia and the Japanese Hyrule Historia, which is funny to see the size difference. It's the exact same content. It's just the English one's gigantic. Art of Sonic the Hedgehog. This is a encyclopedia of monsters for Dragon Quest. This is the storyboards for Hallsman Castles, or Hallsman Castle, I should say. All of Miyazaki's hand-drawn storyboards are in this, which is so beautiful. Then a bunch of random stuff. This is a little Naruto art book thing that I got for literally a quarter at a library sale. Skillful Huntsman. This is Ken Niamura's art book. What is this? Oh, Bruce Timm, of course, James Jean, Alex Pardee. These are the Yoshitaka Amano. Yeah, Yoshitaka Amano. His Final Fantasy artwork. I always have trouble saying his name. His Final Fantasy artwork for, I think, 1 through 10. That's the sky right there. Otomo Katsuhiro, Kaba 2. This is Tomoru Hanuka's art book. Overkill. His stuff is crazy. The cover of this book is hilarious. It's a slice of pie with a huge axe stabbed through it. So he's really cool. I think he's from Israel. He's a really good artist. And then down here is a bunch of random stuff. Some random like drawing books from school, like figure drawing books. A bunch of the Studio Ghibli art books. I need to get the rest of them. And then almost all of the Pixar art books. I'm missing some of the older stuff, and then I think I might be missing some new stuff, but I might not be. I don't really remember. I don't keep up with these that often. And then 2 of the 4 Hobbit books. I have to get the other 4, or the other 2, I should say. So yeah, that's it for the art book collection. I apologize if that was super long and in-depth, but I did say this video was going to be in-depth, right? So let's go through the anime collection now. Okay, so now the anime collection. Up top here, we've got a bunch of dusty crap. I've got this Boo Mario and Boo Mushroom little sculpty things I made a while ago. I think I made them in high school. So they're cool, I guess. I've had them for a long time. Over here, these are the Dragon Ball soda cans. Don't know exactly what these are or why they were made, but they were Dragon Ball and I had to have them. So I have those, then I have Dragon Ball Z over there. This is like a memory book my girlfriend made, and it's really adorable and awesome. Over here I've got some sake that I've had for years that's like half empty, and I've got this little Goku figure that I made a long time ago. Okay, and then on to the actual collection itself here. So here we have the Dragon boxes. So this is the whole thing. I don't remember which ones are really valuable. I think it's 2 and 4, I think, are the valuable ones. I could be wrong, I'm not sure, but no. I just bought these as they came out. I had no idea they were going to become such huge collector's items, but you know, my friend Darius keeps telling me I should sell them because they're worth so much, and it's like, I'd rather just have them, you know. I don't know, they're too cool to not own, right? So this is a little Lupin the Third, his little calling card thing that he leaves in Castle of Cagliostro in the very beginning. I made that out of clay with my sister, so I have that. Over here are the movie steelbooks for Dragon Ball Z, and then this is the Dragon Ball Z ocean dub thing. I don't know if I want to go. I guess I'll go like side to side. Yeah, okay, so this shelf, these are the Dragon Ball Z singles. I have a lot of Dragon Ball Z, I'm sorry. This one is signed by Eric Vale. So this is almost the whole show, almost the whole series. It's, so, like, the Ocean dub happens, and then it goes to Garlic Jr., so that's kind of my justification for that, right? So, I do still want to get the singles of the Ocean dub, too, though. But, yeah, so there's Garlic Jr. all the way through the end. So, basically the whole thing. I think I'm missing, like, the Saiyaman saga and stuff, but I got all of it. And there's little One Piece thing and a little chopper hat, again, I made with my sister with this, like, clay stuff she has, I don't know. So there's that. Over here, more Dragon Ball stuff, so OG Dragon Ball blue boxes, OG Dragon Ball Z orange bricks, and the 2 GT boxes. This is the, I want Dragon boxes, guys, I want Dragon boxes. I don't care about this, but I mean, I'd buy it, but Dragon box, please. Okay, over here we got, these are the movie 4-pack thing for Dragon Ball. They're not very good. All of Kai that's out, it's getting not re-released, but it's picking back up again soon, so I'll have more of that eventually. Fairy Tail 1 through 6, I'm like crazy behind on Fairy Tail, but I don't really keep up with it. I haven't even watched 5 and 6 yet, so but it's cool so far, I guess. So there's that. Over here is my One Piece collection, so this whole shelf is One Piece. These are 2 of the 11 4Kids dub discs. I will be getting the rest of them shortly, which is why there's space. I'm gonna need more space, but there's space, just because I've decided to start collecting these, and as you guys saw in the last update video, that I'm going to be reviewing them probably. So you guys seem to be really for me reviewing them, so that's probably going to happen. So, yay. I can't wait. Here's the One Piece collection sets. I need to get 9 still. It's just, I'm not a gigantic fan of Davy Back fights, so I'm not really in any rush to get it. But I'll get it. Here's all the voyages, every single one of them. So that's out at least. So 1 through 5, or seasons 1 through 5, so there's all that. Over here we have some more shonen stuff. Good old Naruto, the original series, the whole thing. And then Shippuden up until disc 13, which I believe is the middle of the Pain Plan. I don't have the rest of it. Naruto and Bleach are kind of these series where I like them, but I don't care about them. So, like, I'll watch them just to see it, but I'm not like, yeah, like how I am with One Piece. Like, I really care about One Piece. These I'm just like, okay, I guess. So, I mean, I'll finish collecting it, and I'll finish collecting Bleach, but for right now, I have up to 13 of that, and I have up to 10 of Bleach. So, I'm really behind on Bleach. I think there's like twice this much stuff out now for Bleach, so, you know, I'll catch up eventually. Over here, we got Death Note 1 and 2. I actually was rewatching the first part of that because it's so damn good. Evangelion, the whole series. Apparently this box set is somewhat rare, so that's cool, I guess. This is like the chipboard, not chipboard, but the Nerve Nito box set, I guess. Here's Rurouni Kenshin, the whole series. This was such a prize when I got it. I was so happy to finally have it. I think I paid like $90 for this set, and or no, I think they wanted, like, the average price for it was like 90 to 100, and I think I actually got it on a deal, and I don't remember exactly what it was, but I remember I was really pumped getting that, and I love it. It's such a good show. The camera's out of focus, oh no. Let me do this. Can you focus? Okay, cool. Oh no, still, whatever. Alright, these are the singles for Beck. This one? Yeah, this one's signed by Eric Vale as well. Beck is pretty cool, and then I have the, like, complete series set, which used to be valuable. I don't know if it still is, but there's that because they put it back out on Save Edition, so all this stuff, like, dropped in value, but whatever. Samurai 7, it's okay. Baccano, yay. Gantz, I hate so much. I hate that I own it, but I have to own it because I am an idiot. Gunsword, Fooly Cooly, Trigun, Eden of the East, Darker Than Black, Season 2. I still have not seen Season 1. Kenichi, The Mightiest Disciple, Parts 1 and 2, and I think that's the whole thing that's been put out, at least. Dead Man Wonderland on DVD, My Bride is a Mermaid, Parts 1 and 2, Birdie the Mighty Decode, Parts 1 and 2. What is it? Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood OVA collection thing. Metropolis and Sergeant Frog Season 1. I need to get more Sergeant Frog because, oh my god, it's so funny. Over here we've got some Fighting Spirit. This is my favorite thing in my collection. It was just so fun to collect, and it's such a great show. It's not my favorite show that I own, but it's my favorite thing in my collection, if that makes sense. I just, oh my god, it was just such an enjoying, I I enjoyed collecting it so much, and I enjoyed watching it so much because I'd never seen it, and it was just so different and so awesome. So that's the whole series, as well as the little movie thing. I really want them to put like someone to license seasons 2 and 3, but it'll probably never happen because sports animes just die in America, but whatever. Read or Die, chipboard thing, still haven't gotten through this. It's just so slow. But apparently it gets good, I don't know. Pokemon, whole first season. I'm hoping for season 3, like gold silver season release at some point, re-release I should say at some point, because that's my favorite season. Genshin, I have to get the Orange Island stuff, but it's on Netflix, so it's like, why buy it, right? Genshiken seasons 1 and 2, the little chipboard awesome boxes. Yu-Gi-Oh seasons 1 through 3. I'm pretty behind on this now. I think all 5 parts are out now actually. So I was like watching them and then buying them after I finished the box set, and season 3 is so miserably bad that I haven't gotten through it yet. So but yeah, so there's that. Over here is Inuyasha, the whole thing except for the final act stuff. So there's that. That was that crazy like $10 sale on Right Stuff like years ago. My unboxing for these has like thousands of views for some reason. Slayers, the first 3 seasons, I think, was a Soul Eater, parts 1 through 4, so the whole thing. I need to get this on Blu-ray eventually. Blue Exorcist, and then I also have Sword Art Online somewhere. I think Ryan's borrowing it, but yeah, I have that. That usually is right next to Blue Exorcist. There's some of my Funimation, like, chipboard stuff, so we got Panty and Stocking, Fujiko Mine, which I didn't really care for. Hellsing OVAs, they licensed 9 and 10, I think. That's cool. Princess Jellyfish, Sengoku Basara, Lane, Fractal, which I liked a lot, Steins Gate, which I haven't finished, but I like a lot, and Michiko and Hachan, which is pretty cool so far. And I don't have part 2 of that, that's just part 1. I have to get part 2 still. Down here we have some random stuff, Cyborg 009, and this is a save edition of Gadgard that I got for free from that Eric Vale signing. I like answered some trivia question, right, and I got it, so that's pretty cool. Here's all my Bandai stuff that used to be valuable, and now I feel like all the Bandai stuff's value is dropping, but like I can get Gundam Wing again for like $30, which is, it used to be like $100 for each box set, but whatever. Outlaw Star, Cowboy Bebop, Dot Hex Sign, Code Geass, both parts, Eureka 7, both parts, Ghost in the Shell, both parts, Gurren Lagann. I think this is still worth something, I'm not sure though. Gurren Lagann, good old Gurren Lagann, I love that show. All my Tenchi stuff is like the Funimation re-releases of it, so Tenchi Universe, Tenchi in Tokyo, with the typo. I'm such a fucking nerd right now, but where is it? Oh, I have it with the typo. Tenchi in Toyko. I'm pretty sure they recalled these and reprinted that, but I have the typo version. I just thought it was funny, I don't know. The OVA collection, the movie collection. This is Final Fantasy Unlimited. It's so bad. Chaos Head, Baka and Test. I haven't watched this yet. Baka and Test, Hero Tales, and my battery's gonna die. Okay, almost done. Future Diary, Pat LaBarre, movies. I have to get the series still, but it's coming out on Blu-ray, which is cool. Case Closed, seasons 1 and 2. Yay. Love Case Closed. Berserk, the whole thing. GTO, the whole thing except for the last 2 discs, but I think I'm just going to get the re-release of it because it's cheaper. Ghost Stories, the whole thing. I got disc 4 is like $100 normally. Like I got it for like $2 or something like that, something crazy. So that was nice. There's that. Drama, the whole thing. Toriko, parts 1 and 2. This show is strange. I'll finish collecting it though, just for the hell of it, but it's okay. Ian Sinclair is a good actor though, so it's fun to hear him play Toriko, I guess. The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, super cool limited edition thing that I didn't know was limited edition when I bought it. It just showed up like this. It comes with the soundtrack and 2 discs, I don't know. Good movie, very good movie. Better than Summer Wars, even though Summer Wars is awesome. Summer Wars! All my Lupin stuff, Castle Cagliostro, and a whole bunch of the movies. I think it's like almost all of them. I'm missing maybe 4 or 5 of them. And Discotheque, I think, is putting out like all the old stuff, so that's awesome. I gotta start buying some of that. The complete first season, which is my only sub-only release that I have, I'm hoping I bought this in hopes that they would license the second season, which is the dubbed one. So, yeah, fingers crossed. Case closed. 3 of the movies. I need to get the rest of them. Dead Leaves, very strange movie by the guy who made Gurren Lagann. It's like all about like dicks and stuff. It's weird. Ghost in the Shell movie. Final Fantasy Advent Children. Tekken Concrete. Cowboy Bebop movie. Akira. Paprika. Jumping down to the bottom shelf. I'm gonna sit on the floor. Nadia. Secret of the Blue Water. This show is so cool. Full Metal Panic Fumafu, Afro Samurai, Evangelion movies 1 and 2, the remake movies, I should say, or the rebuilds, Eden of the East movies, and then some Ghibli stuff, Princess Mononoke, Pompoko, which is so awesome, Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, what is that? Kiki's Delivery Service, Up on Poppy Hill, Secret World of Arrietty, Castle in the Sky, Nausicaa in the Valley of the Wind, Howl's Moving Castle, and Ponyo. So I have Howl's Moving Castle twice, because I have it on Blu-ray and on DVD, but the Blu-ray version comes with the DVD as well, so I have it 3 times, I guess. Redline, Berserk, King of Thorn, which is so bad. I actually wrote a review for that, but I never published it, because I was worried people would get mad, because I don't like to be negative. Oblivion Island, which is pretty alright. Focus. Okay, whatever. Trigun Badlands Rumble, which was awesome. I'd like to see more Trigun movies because I love Trigun. What else? Tales of Vesperia, First Strike was pretty cool. Black Lagoon, this is another round of like random series and stuff. Black Lagoon and the OVA for Black Lagoon. Spice and Wolf, Dot Hack Quantum, which is pretty cool. Gintama the movie, I've never really got into Gintama, or I never have seen Gintama except for that movie, and that movie was very strange. But it was interesting, it was just weird. Persona 4, the animated series, The World God Only Knows, Samurai Champloo, Blu-ray, Yu Yu Hakusho, the whole thing on Blu-ray, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, The Sacred Star of Milos. These are the old Dragon Ball Z Blu-ray releases that got canceled. I want to get these signed by Sean Schimmel and Chris Sabat, respectively. Strong World, hopefully, will be accompanied by Film Z soon. Well, not hopefully, it will be accompanied by Film Z soon. The new Blu-ray releases for Dragon Ball Z, just part 2. I have part 2 randomly. I have to get the rest of it. Fairy Tale movie, which is not mine. It is a birthday present for my friend Ryan, and I can say that because I'm giving it to him in like 2 hours, so he'll have it by the time this video goes up. Brotherhood on Blu-ray, and then over here the last bit of anime is the original Fullmetal Alchemist and The Guyver, which is super old, and my friend James is letting me borrow it, and it's awesome. And then, so non-anime stuff, I've got the Lord of the Rings. The only non-anime movies that I deem worthy of being on the actual anime shelf are Lord of the Rings and Game of Thrones, and there's The Hobbit in the middle, and Game of Thrones is a TV show, obviously, but Lord of the Rings is my favorite movies of all time, and The Hobbit's pretty cool too. So, and then I got some Wii U games and PS3 games, just Monster Hunter and Mario, and then Kingdom Hearts Remix, which I'm borrowing, Stick of Truth, which I'm borrowing, Jak and Daxter, Grand Theft Auto 5, and then the last one was The Last of Us, which I'm borrowing. So, yeah, I don't really buy that many games. Oh, and then this is the amp for Beck, Mongolian Chop Squad's, like, collector's set, I guess. It came with disc 1, and I just put all the little postcards and stuff, anime stuff comes with in there. And then down here is the last bit of the collection, the non-anime stuff. I'll just go through it really, really fast. Oh, I have a small manga collection too, I guess. Yeah, The Simpsons, like a bunch of random seasons. Samurai Jack, the whole thing. Star Wars, Ghostbusters, Ed, Edd n Eddy, seasons 1 and 2, Invader Zim. And then some random movies. Beautiful Losers is like an art documentary. Moon is so good. Halloween... is that the original one? I have like the original one and I have a bad one. Oh, this is the bad one. It has Paul Rudd in it. It's hilarious. Jurassic Park, Hot Fuzz, The Mist, which is my favorite horror movie of all time. Silence of the Lambs, Mercuria, which is a movie I made in high school. This is like a bad self-published, there's a face on there, you can kind of see it. It's like a weird, like, indie 12-minute short film about mercury poisoning. It's pretty cool. It's terrible. Bruce Almighty, The Notebook, oh yeah, Sixth Sense, the original Halloween, Catch Me If You Can, which is one of my favorite movies, Anchorman, Simpsons movie, and then some Blu-rays, Scott Pilgrim, Inception, Monsters University, Wreck-It Ralph, Django Unchained, and WALL-E. And then my small manga collection, Bakuman, 1 through 6, Dragon Ball, OG Dragon Ball, Fizz Bigs for the whole thing, and then a random one for Volume 5. But I'm actually gonna not collect these for these. I'm gonna get the color ones that are coming out. Scott Pilgrim, the original printing of, well, not original printing, but the old ones, I guess, of the whole series, and then the Zelda manga set. And then this thing is just the like when series come with these like weird, here's an example, I think this is one, these oversized slipcovers that are, it's like a Blu-ray disc inside of a DVD sleeve. I take those off and just throw them in here. So and then I think there's like a Wii U controller in there or something, and that is it. That's the whole kit and caboodle, you guys. That was lame. Hope this wasn't 100 million hours long, even though it probably will be. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon.